So Browns radio analyst Nathan Zegura, what he thinks the game plan will be for Sanders tonight.
I think it'll be open for him. I think it will be a lot of it. They want to keep it, in things that he is comfortable with doing. I think people have to remember that it has been pretty well documented that he's had a big learning curve. Dylan Gabriel started more games than anybody in college football history. He's thrown more passing touchdowns than anybody in college football history. Shedeur Sanders does not have that background, and some of the things that he was asked to do, or things that he, more accurately, not asked to do at Colorado, has had him play catch up. He's worked incredibly hard. He's done a very good job with it. But I think as you look at it, they're going to give him, they want him to be successful. That's the whole point of this. The Cleveland Browns want Shedeur to go out there and play well. They want all these young guys to go out there and play well. So I think it's going to be a lot of concepts that he's comfortable with. I do think you will see at times maybe some spread, some four receivers, things that he was used to doing, obviously, at Colorado. And you'll see also the blend of what Kevin Stefanski does. Get him under center, run the football, and hit some of those play action, those boots, get him on the edge, where he can use his athleticism and use the fact that he's a very accurate thrower on the run and make plays out of the pocket. So I think you're going to get the full gamut. I mean, when you get 50 plays, like you got to dip into something, right? So I think it's going to be a good look at Shedeur Sanders and what he is able to do. And quite frankly, I'm excited to see it. I know a lot of people are excited to see it.
And Pete, I get the excitement, but remember, it's preseason, so the defense is going to be a little bit vanilla. Having said that, can he get in and out of the huddle quickly? Does he know where people are supposed to be? You don't want the pre-snap penalties. Clean, and the other thing is, I said all along, I think the things he does well, you can't really measure. I think he's a competitor, and so I'm anxious to see him in NFL preseason game a little bit faster than the college game.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's the operation. It's those, the mechanical elements of huddle, play calls, knowing where guys are supposed to be. But certainly they want him to succeed. And beyond that, I mean, they're talking about how they're not going to have, Jerry Jeudy or Cedric Tillman playing in this game, but they've got a lot of receivers. So they want to see these guys. Are we going to see much Harold Fannin? Unclear. He may have taken a lot of reps in that practice, but if he's out there, you're going to want to see these guys get balls thrown at them and see what they can do. But we've got a lot of undrafted free agents: Luke Flourier, Gage, LeVar those type of guys. So Shedeur is not afraid to throw it. He's going to want to be able to do some of those things, and the Browns want to see that. They want to see those other guys operate, and they want to see the offensive line block. They've got a lot of things to sort of look at. Certainly, Shedeur Sanders is the highlight for a lot of people, but just in general, there's plenty the Browns want to evaluate for the bottom of their roster and just development.
The other thing that I think you probably want to see him play at least into the third quarter, because I'm curious, and it wouldn't be the same thing as a regular season game. You want to see, okay, the defense is doing this, let's make this adjustment. You want to see how he handles adjustments that you might be able to do at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, there's a part of that. There's also just the getting in and out of halftime and that whole process and that element of just doing those things you haven't done in the NFL level. How do you come out of the third quarter if you coming out the sort of the last 2 minutes of the first half, the first 2 minutes of the second half? How does that operation look? There's a lot of those little things that they want to see. How do you respond on the road? All those little elements. But yeah. He's going to get a lot thrown at him. I mean, not in terms of huge defensive concepts, but just the stuff that he hasn't done because he's never been in the NFL like any of these other rookies. So how does he respond? What does that look like?